What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be laying the next cube of block for my garage. So I've laid 2 cubes already, just got the third one, got some of it there, got a lot of it all laid out here, and I'm going to be working on this side first. So I have 3 courses done all the way around except for right here. I still need to lay like 10 blocks to finish course 3, and then I'm going to start working on course number 4. Course number 4 is going to take me a while to do, just because I'm going to be working with all this rebar that I have sticking out of my pad, and I need course number 4 to be pretty much perfect, so perfectly level all the way around, perfectly square and everything. So we're going to get to it. It's not supposed to rain till later, so we're going to try to get some blocks laid. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do course 4 with all these rebar sticking out of the pad, and I'm still going to put more rebar. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. Let's get into it. You can see I cut the one right there and had it kind of go like that. This other one I did like this. It's a lot easier to do it this way. You can actually cut it from the bottom too and kind of do it that way if you want, and kind of try to slide it up under here. But now I'm gonna have one that bends, that connects from right here all the way down and goes straight down. But right here is what I got, and none of this openness won't matter because this course is going to be completely filled with concrete. I was still making up a little bit of funkiness all the way around. Like I've said, course number 4 is the important one. It's going to be the first course where you can actually see. So that top part of the course will be sticking out of the ground. The bottom part won't, so that bottom joint is not important. But this side was still a little bit low compared to over there. So as you can see, that joint is really thick right there, and then it kind of gets thinner as it goes over. So course number 4 right now is basically perfect all the way around. Got the corner for course number 5 laid. You can see all my rebar is sticking into the block. This is how I'm gonna have it. I need to lay one more course all the way around, so I need 5 courses before I can do the concrete in here. This whole cell is going to be filled. This rebar is going to be tied to that one from another bent one, so I'll have one that bends over and goes down to there, and then this whole cell will be filled, and then all this little area right here will be filled with concrete all at once, and this will be all one solid piece. Just the only reason why I need 5 courses is because 4 is a little bit low compared to the pad, which is okay. It's actually good that I did it like that. But if I want this concrete right here to be level going over, I need course number 5 there to hold it back. We're getting somewhere. Yesterday I got this front laid and the back laid for course number 4. That's what I'm working on. So this is the hard course with all the rebar that's sticking into the pad. I'm gonna work on this side over here now. Like I've said a bunch of times, once I get this one done, this course, the rest of them are gonna be really easy. But yeah, that's what we're gonna work on next. Okay, I need to get my line set up. Gotta represent my good old Red Bull. Maybe one day I'll be sponsored by Red Bull. Okay, I know I need very little mortar. See, all I did was just cut that right there, make a notch just so I can slide this right down over, right where it needs to be. All right, this morning I got another load of pea gravel and I filled in all this, all I could, all the backfill between the block and the pad. Because like I said, now that I'm gonna finish laying this course, I won't be able to get back there because of that little edge there. But got it all backfilled. Got a lot of it in here backfilled. So got it backfilled all the way around. Now the rest of it's gonna be concrete. Now I can finish laying this fourth course and we'll have number 4 done all the way around. Let's get laying. All right, got her all laid. So finally got course 4 all done. That's what she looks like. Got course number 5 in the back just laid there for now. But these are the blocks I'm gonna lay next, this front and corners. And then I think I'm gonna put brick as halves on the garage opening here, just to add a little bit of fancy. Plus I'm a brick guy and I have the extra brick, so kind of want to use them. Course right here was really thick. This was the last course that I can do that on, because this is the last course that's going to be hidden below dirt. So the rest of them you're going to be able to see. So I'm going to make them all pretty much perfect from here on out. So we're finally back up to the pad. When I fill this gap right here with concrete, the rest of the concrete will seep beneath the pad a little bit, and we'll fill in all the gaps beneath the pad, any little bit right there all around the edge. And then I have bent rebar that overlaps the rebar that's going into my pad, and it overlaps the rebar that comes out of the foundation. So once you fill up these cells, so as you fill up this cell with concrete, it'll be connected all with this inside pad here too. So it'll all be one giant piece and I'll never have to worry about any of it. Come a long way. Now the rest of these blocks are going to be really easy to lay, but I got a lot of work to do. I'm going to start filling in the cells that don't have rebar, and then I need to lay one more course, and then I can fill in everything with concrete. And I'm going to have to do all that before I lay up a bunch more blocks. So that'll be next. Hope you guys are enjoying the little project, the series. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down below. I really appreciate it. And drop a big thumbs up. It really helps out the video. So yeah, guys, hope you have a great day. Peace.